But yeah, the internet's low key kind of trash because like it's always people just promoting stuff, or it's just people promoting more stuff.
It's like
it's
60.
someone complaining about their lives, about how single they are,
Right.
instead of getting an actual hobby. And like that's the
It's
internet.
also
And just
70% clickbait everywhere. Everybody just wants you to click on their links, get clicks.
give me clicks.
That's all that sports news is on the internet now.
Yep.
They just do flashy headlines to get you to click on it, and then there's literally no content.
My Twitter is literally just SoundCloud links and people complaining about how single they are.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. Or people freaking out because something they posted went viral and they don't know how to react.
Or
So they
Donald
post their
Trump.
SoundCloud link.
Stuff like that.
Yeah, stuff like that.
So, yeah.
We had a nice little hiatus here on the podcast.
Unintentionally. Austin, I'm not ready for that yet. I'm not ready for that. Wait. No. We gotta give him the applause. Hold on. Because we're back. In better form, healthier, in a better place. That's right, everyone. 5th and 6th is back.
You should have had I'm Coming Home queued up.
Yeah, but the fair use laws would have definitely destroyed
Oh,
me.
yeah, you're right. Never
So,
mind.
okay. That always happens.
Yeah, we have returned. We have come
Episode 5.
home. Are you sure?
5? Episode...
Pull up Spotify. Let's
yeah,
make sure
just
about that, because
kind of just like no, I'm not checking my
I don't
my
even keep up
Spotify yet.
with this. It's been way too long.
Oh, welcome to the Spotify listeners. We are now on Spotify.
Oh, yeah, that's a big thing.
That's a big thing.
Not like we have more than 5 listeners, but maybe someday.
Oh, just wait, Austin. You just wait.
Okay, I'll wait.
Good things
Yeah,
are
this
coming.
is number 5.
Oh,
Good call.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, our topics always range from Lil Yachty to Brendan Fraser.
That is the best description I could have given this
Yeah,
thing.
I mean, that's
'cause-
all we talk about, but everything in between.
Yeah.
And Kawhi Leonard.
Kawhi Leonard in his life.
Oh, boy.
But
Yeah.
welcome back to us and to you. We're here.
Hello.
Should we explain why we were gone for so long?
No.
Good. I like.
They have nothing to expect from us.
Yeah, you're right.
We have lives. We get nothing from this.
Let us live.
We do not get paid for this. This is just a hobby.
Yes.
But a hobby that you all enjoy, I'm sure. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Thank you, random person sitting over there in the corner.
Our studio audience, thank you.
All right. Let's dive into sports.
Yeah. Sports.
We like sports, and we don't care who knows.
I think the Browns knew that we were about to make another podcast because they played really well this past weekend. They surprised the Atlanta Falcons.
Mm-hmm.
Falcons thought they were going to walk all over the Browns, and then Nick Chubb literally walked all over the Falcons.
Yep.
And so did Baker, going freaking, I think he was like 12 for 12 in the
Something
first
like
half
that,
with
yeah.
2 touchdowns. That's just, he's going to be good, and it's nice not having to worry about a quarterback anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm excited. I think we could get a couple wins here in a row because we don't really have that tough of a schedule. We don't play the Steelers again. The Steelers are hot. We already played them twice. I think
we have the Bengals.
Yeah, Bengals that's gonna be tough after the bye week.
Yeah.
They have a bye week this weekend.
Right.
But yeah, then they're in Cincinnati, which I was trying to go to that game with our buddy Nathan, but I think we're gonna pass on it because finances and all that fun adult stuff.
It is what it is sometimes, though.
It is. It do be like that sometimes.
Yeah, it beats like that sometimes.
It do be. So we're not going, but it's gonna be a pretty big game.
I think so.
Yeah.
Battle of Ohio.
If the Browns win out, they can be 9-6-1. I don't expect that to happen, but that's best case scenario.
Mm-hmm.
But they need to stay healthy because those past few games with all the injury bugs killing us is rough. But onward. The Cavs are another story. I don't know if they should even get any time on this podcast for how they've been playing, besides the Hornets game. After watching some Duke basketball, if they get a top pick, I'll be.
Well,
okay.
I mean, we've got to talk about him just because a lot has transpired since our last one.
Yeah,
I mean,
you're
I
right.
think, like, Lou was still our coach.
He was,
at the
yeah. We
time.
didn't even get to talk about that. And then there's a whole thing where I can't even remember his name. He got promoted.
Larry Drew?
Yeah, sorry, my brain didn't work there for a second.
Larry Drew.
Larry Drew did not want to stay as interim head coach without a contract adjustment, so they didn't basically have a head coach for a game. He was just kind of there.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I mean, I don't blame him in a sense.
Right. Not the greatest situation, and they've had a lot of injuries lately, but it's not like they were going to win a playoff series this season.
Right.
So, I've been looking at the upcoming draft a little too much. So,
How's your fantasy doing?
basketball?
Yeah.
Decently. Usually in the league that I'm in, the two leagues, each team starts off like in the middle,
Okay.
and then teams start to break off once they figure out who's really good this year,
Right.
and whoever gets the big wave for pickups. Steph Curry is out for like 10 days right now.
Yeah,
That's
I
hurt
just
my
saw
team.
that report.
So that's gonna hurt. Hopefully Joel Embiid can carry me. I picked up a couple other injury flyers, guys who are coming back, like Elfrid Payton. I think he can have
He's
some
on my team.
good numbers coming back from injury. He gets a lot of assists and rebounds, and he gets a triple-double every once in a while, which is nice.
Right.
Rondo just got hurt. I had him as a pickup. He wasn't like a long-term thing.
Oh, yeah, Rondo. He's
but he's flashy sometimes in fantasy, but
flashy on the news, too.
am I missing something?
Wait, what do you mean, Rondo?
What are you doing?
The fight?
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, with Chris Paul.
Yep.
That was before we, or that was after our last podcast.
Yeah.
I didn't think about that.
A lot has happened.
There's a lot of this happening. Yeah. Rockets cut Carmelo. That happened today.
I mean, it
I
was
don't know if
bound.
it's official yet, but
It was bound to happen.
it just didn't look like it was going to work.
Yeah.
I mean, Carmelo already played for Mike D'Antoni in New York, and it didn't work out there, so yikes.
You know what, Melo? You gave it your best shot. You really did. But, like,
It's about damn time.
so, you know.
Is he going to go to the Lakers, though? That's the question. I don't know. I just can't see a perfect fit for him.
I don't see LeBron wanting that.
It's another distraction for a young team.
Yeah,
that
like-
might not be good.
Not to mention, we gave Melo a few chances to be like, yo,
Right.
you trying to join LeBron? You trying to join LeBron? No. No.
Well, they almost
no.
traded Kevin Love for him, which I'm glad they didn't, because,
Right.
yeah, that's another
Yeah.
story. But
He's an issue.
he's definitely an issue. But I could see him going to maybe Brooklyn, like just a random team.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's actually kind of funny because there's a quote from Kyrie recently how he says the Celtics need a 14 to 15 year vet who knows how to teach the guys that it's a marathon, not a sprint.
Oh.
Who did Kyrie ask to be traded away from?
Yeah, right.
LeBron.
Right.
That is exactly the description he.
But I think what he's also trying to say is that I don't want them to steal my spotlight.
Yeah, true, because he's a ball hog and he's selfish. so.
Exactly.
But he did help the Cavs win title. But
Mhm.
That's another story.
I mean, yeah, we're grateful for what Kyrie has
Yes,
done,
absolutely.
but he needs to get over himself a
Yeah,
little
he
bit.
just needs to grow up. So there's that. I think that's kind of a little summary of NBA talk. I don't really know if anything else happened.
Um,
Jimmy Butler.
what's happening with Jimmy
He
Butler?
got traded to the Sixers.
When did that happen? No.
Yeah, this is like 4 days ago.
I missed that headline.
Yeah,
Wow.
the Sixers traded Robert Covington and Dario Saric for Jimmy Butler.
Well, once again,
It's about damn time.
I mean, like,
Yeah,
it was inevitable.
it was inevitable he's going to be traded.
Right.
Timberwolves should have done it sooner, but there was all those rumors how the Rockets were going to give up 4 picks for him.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how real that was, but I think for him being an impending free agent, they got a good deal for him. Sarge, he's good. He's young. He's only 24, and he does a little bit of everything as a power forward.
But, like, do you think these offices, in a sense, are kind of getting, like, sick of these players requesting, like...
Yeah,
Trades.
They have to, because it's more than it used to be,
Right.
which is tough because a lot of small markets are losing
Mhm.
top players because of it.
Exactly.
It sucks. So
And you expect them to, like, play their term and not do
Right,
that. But,
right.
like,
Exactly. So we'll see how Butler fits in with the Sixers. Their biggest issue recently is having a closer. Like, they don't have a guy that they can give the ball at the end of the game on the wing for the sake of how the offense works in the NBA today. Because you need a wing player that could take over a game to win.
How's their record doing?
I'd have to look it up.
Yeah,
because I know the Raptors were still in first place in the East.
Yeah, the Raptors and Celtics.
They're playing really well. The Raptors are really deep, that's for sure. And Kawhi is
I got
a good
Kawhi
fit
on my
there.
fantasy team. So
There you go. Sixers are 9-7, so not as great as they started.
Right.
Pacers are 8-6. Bucks are 10-4. They're the second best record. I like the Bucks this year.
Okay.
I think they could be a surprise team. I think
Right.
I mentioned that a couple podcasts ago. But anytime you have Giannis, you're good.
That's my man.
And they have Delhi too. Let's not forget.
My other man.
So Delhi can be that difference maker, and if they make the finals and play the Warriors, if the Warriors make it, a little drama is going on.
What do
Have
you
you
mean?
heard about that?
Oh, you mean about Draymond?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. It was basically identical to the play against the Rockets in the playoffs last year,
Right.
where Draymond lost the ball at the end of the game. So I think it's best that somebody else dribbles the ball to the court.
One of my favorite
Draymond.
gifts is just Draymond when he's poking Kevin Durant.
Yep.
And everyone just puts a different caption
Oh,
on it.
he's yelling in his face. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
good. I like that one. The surprise team so far for me is actually the Trailblazers.
How are
They're
they
10-4.
doing? Wow.
Yeah, I was not expecting that.
I wonder what their schedule has been, though.
Yeah,
It's been like... 'cause we're so early in the season.
Let's take a look. Well, they beat the Celtics yesterday. No, Sunday. They beat the
Wow.
Celtics. They beat the Bucks last week.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, you know what? I stand corrected there. You know,
They
just
beat
okay.
the Lakers earlier this season. They beat. They lost to the Raptors opening night, but yeah, they've got some pretty nice wins here in their schedule.
Wow.
They beat the Pacers,
Okay.
so they have some talent. I just did not know they were having that good of a year.
Right.
Shows how much I've been paying attention to overall standings. But Cavs are 2-12. If you needed another reminder,
I know the Cavs record.
that's the worst record in the league.
Yes.
That's how math works.
But, like,
unfortunately.
it's annoying because I feel like LeBron shouldn't have been that big of a factor on the team. We're still pretty deep in a sense that we should be better than this.
I just keep thinking back to Game 1. They almost won that game, dude.
Yeah.
With the same roster plus LeBron. Like, that's incredible.
Mm-hmm. It's crazy.
It is. But hopefully the Lakers can get their situation together because they don't look so good. And LeBron said that he was almost at the breaking point the other day.
Yeah, not to mention LA fans are just like,
They are not
trade
patient.
LeBron.
Yeah.
Trade
They
LeBron.
keep saying trade him back to Cleveland.
Gosh.
Yeah.
You
okay.
got you ungrateful LA
Yeah, they've been
fans.
waiting all this time to get a top free agent, and now they're like trade LeBron.
Now they're like, trade
They're
LeBron.
just idiots. That's why.
But I will say, LeBron, you should be a lot better at free throws than you are. Your free throw
Yeah.
percentage is awful, and you should be working on that.
Do you follow Worldwide Wob on
Yeah.
Twitter? Okay, he had a really good tweet. I sent it to you, but just so the listeners can talk about it. He was basically saying how he hopes that LeBron passes Kobe's scoring record at a Laker home game.
Oh,
That would be pretty great.
Just
With Kobe in attendance.
yeah, Kobe in attendance, just like,
That'd be even better. So, hopefully that happens. That'd be pretty funny.
Kobe comes out of retirement, like,
Yeah.
wait a minute.
Because, you know, like, there's those Laker fans that are still just Kobe fans.
Right,
so.
right.
Yeah, that's all the NBA stuff I got.
That's all I got for NBA too. So
Cavs are probably going to trade some players soon. But we'll see.
yeah, it looks like our rebuild's
It's time to tank.
about to happen.
Tank for either Zion Williamson or Cam
Honestly, I
Reddish.
think this was perfect though for Kevin Love because I don't think he really cares that much anymore.
Yeah, and I guess the Cavs could... Somebody posted an article, I forget what outlet, but they said the Cavs could trade Kevin Love in 15 minutes.
Yeah,
Like, they have that many teams that would be interested.
but I don't know if wherever he goes, if he's going to be passionate enough because he
It
kind of
depends on the
seems
fit.
like
Kevin Love is a guy that is a better player in a better environment.
Yeah.
Like, if there's players that he gets along with.
right. Because I'm not saying
yeah.
he can't play. I'm just saying it feels like
Right.
he's kind of like taking a step
Yeah.
back from.
There's a reason his best year is the year the Cavs won the title.
Yeah.
Because there was guys on the team like James Jones, Channing Frye, and RJ that he got along with.
Right.
And that everybody got along with. So
Mhm.
it was making the chemistry that much better. So another reason to appreciate Channing Frye and Richard Jefferson. My guys.
I miss RJ.
I did too. He's doing commentary for the Nets now.
That's good because he's just good at that. Like,
Exactly. He's a talker. So that helps. Yeah. Anything for you for sports?
No, I got all my NBA
Okay.
stuff down.
Movies? Should we go to movies next?
We can go to movies.
Okay,
Yeah.
Cool.
What have you seen?
I have not seen any movies recently.
Okay.
There's a couple that I've wanted to see. I wanted to see the new Halloween. Did not make it to the theater. Wanted to see, what was it? Venom. Did not see Venom.
Okay.
But it did well, box office.
Yes.
We've talked about it a couple
Yeah,
times. It
it-
was not a turd in the wind.
Critics did not like Venom,
But the fan rating was actually pretty good,
The fan
yeah.
reviews have been good.
Very nostalgic. Not to get too depressing, but we do need to talk a little bit about Stan Lee.
Rest in peace to Stan Lee.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
It goes without saying that he created basically some of the greatest superheroes ever. So,
Did he have anything to do with anything DC?
not that I know of.
Okay, because someone posted a picture of like all these superheroes at Stan Lee's grave, and like Batman, Wonder Woman, and Superman were there.
It was more of a respect thing. Yeah.
Okay, because I was like,
Yeah, because DC,
Wait.
like their DC's official, I think Twitter page or something posted like a cool thing about
okay.
Stan, which was nice to see.
That is nice.
Because comic book fans are way too biased with whichever side they pick.
Right, I
and
was
they're
like,
a little too
wait, that
hostile.
doesn't make sense to me. Like,
So it was cool that DC posted that.
yeah, that is really nice.
So, yeah, it makes you think back to just like the first comic book or first superhero you knew about. Like
Mm-hmm.
Stan Lee had such an impact on our childhood,
Yeah,
which is pretty cool.
absolutely.
So.
And he's still having an impact on just like
Oh, absolutely,
everything that's
and even the
happening now.
MCU too. That wouldn't be a thing without him.
Right.
So.
And they got his
definitely a lot
cameo
of-
in for Avengers 4, so
Yes, and Spider-Man: Far From Home, I believe that will be his
Good.
last one.
okay.
So, yeah,
Which
rest
he-
in peace, Stan
Which
Lee.
means he probably has one in Captain Marvel then. already
Oh, he
done.
will. Yeah,
Yeah.
that one's in there too. So I think 3 left.
Okay, so it'll be 3.
There's one in Venom. I didn't see it though.
Okay, yeah.
So sorry if that's a spoiler, right? But you would assume it's Marvel. It's
Yeah,
gonna be in it.
so he's gonna be in it.
But yeah, it's definitely was some tough news. It was something that a lot of people were expecting soon. He was getting
Mhm.
up there in age, but he lived his life, was very successful, and I would say he changed the world in his life.
Yeah.
For what he did,
Absolutely.
he inspired people, which is something that not a lot of people get a chance to do.
Right.
So, but on to movies. A couple of trailers came out recently.
Okay.
How did you think of or what did you think of the Detective Pikachu?
Oh
trailer?
my gosh, I am so excited for Detective
I am too.
Pikachu.
I am too. A lot of people are giving it some crap, but just the fact that it's a real world Pokemon movie.
Yo, I'm just saying, if anyone thinks
Like,
they're
do-
not going to Detective Pikachu,
Yeah.
you're lying to yourself.
Do
You're gonna
people
see that
not
movie.
realize what they're seeing in this
Yeah.
trailer?
Like, we're not aiming at the younger viewers, but it's
Right.
you'll probably still get them. It's kind of like Deadpool in the sense.
Oh yeah,
Like you'll
for
get
sure.
them.
and it's Ryan Reynolds too.
Yeah.
voicing Pikachu.
So like, it's gonna be good.
It's gonna be good.
The Mr.
I
Mime
agree.
part had me laughing.
Oh
too.
yeah,
I
that was
like-
perfect. It just opens up so many more opportunities if they do more Pokemon movies,
Mhm.
because they could do like Ash.
I wonder if the demographic that they're doing all the studies.
Yeah.
That like our generation is still keeping up with Pokemon more than the younger generation is. That's why they're kind
That's
of
true.
like
Yeah, Pokemon Go is a big factor too.
Yeah.
because that brought people into Pokemon that had never
Mhm.
watched it or anything
exact-
before.
Pokemon Go was huge and it still is.
It still is. Yeah, there's still millions of people that play it.
Yeah.
So it'll be a good timing for that movie to come out.
Mm-hmm.
Other trailer, well, more of a teaser, was Toy Story 4, which
I didn't see it.
it was really short. It wasn't anything crazy.
Okay.
There's actually 2 teasers. One they released 2 days in a row. The first one, it was just like the main characters in like a circle, and there's like a new character introduced, and he's just a spork with googly eyes on him and like twisty ties as arms.
Yeah.
So he was like freaking out because he's like, I'm not a toy. So I don't know if they're gonna go down the route of like kids like imagination, like creating toys. Because how else would that be a toy? Like how would it talk? Because other inanimate objects didn't talk in Toy Story.
That is weird.
Yeah, so I don't know how they're gonna go with that storyline, but
Yeah.
apparently it's gonna be a sad movie.
Okay.
From what I heard, Tim Allen and Tom Hanks couldn't get through their lines without looking, or they couldn't look at the other cast saying their lines.
I
so,
always think that the next Toy Story is gonna be the last Toy Story, and then it's not the last Toy Story. And...
Well, Pixar wants to make money, so
yeah,
people will see it.
Yeah, man.
Just as long as they stop making Cars movies, I think they'll be okay.
Oh my goodness.
Good chow. That's enough of that. But yeah, Toy Story 4 will be exciting. I don't know how they'll go with the whole Andy storyline. I don't know if he'll even be in it, but
Is there anything in a new home?
well, he gave all the toys to that girl
Yeah.
because he went to college.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So I don't know if they're gonna try to bring him back in some situation, like maybe a cameo, but I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see. Should be interesting. I'm excited for it. Otherwise.
I've heard good things about the new Grinch.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep. It's getting good reviews. Tyler the Creator does the soundtrack for it,
Which
and that's
amazing.
right.
I would have never expected that.
He wanted to do it so bad, and it sounds pretty good. Like
That's awesome.
he even covers some of the original Grinch songs and
That's
makes
cool.
it like his own style.
That's cool.
So it's super.
That makes
cool.
me happy.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Benedict Cumberbatch is the Grinch. His voice in that.
Yep.
I don't know anybody else in the cast
I also do
jumps
not
out,
know.
but there's that. Maybe I'll see it. I was kind of annoyed that they're making another Grinch.
Yeah, I was also very annoyed by it, but I was also never a huge fan of was that the Jim Carrey?
Oh, really?
I was never a huge fan of it.
Okay. See, I always fall asleep when I watch the original cartoon.
Okay.
I think the live action one catches my attention a little bit more.
Understandable.
So, but usually when I watch Christmas movies, it's by a fireplace with warm coffee,
Gotcha.
and I fall asleep.
And then let's see, for all my my OG Dragon Ball Z fans, Dragon Ball Super fans, the Broly movie's right around the corner,
That's
and
true.
I saw a trailer for that.
Look good.
It's looking good.
Okay. I know nothing about it.
It's looking real good. I think we're in good hands here. So I that's a must see.
He's finally canon then, right?
Yes, he's finally canon. After 3 Broly movies, he is finally canon. And it
That's
sounds like
crazy.
they're making a lot of other things that were non-canon before canon.
Cool.
So, but
Okay.
the writer is making it. Toriyama, he's making it his own.
That's good.
So that's pretty cool.
I need to catch up. You said, was it Dragon Ball? Is your show I should start with?
You got to start with Dragon Ball. It's gonna take you a while. If you want, you could technically watch the abridged version on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
It's a lot more comedic because it's not obviously they just shorten it up and make it comedic. But
I
they
gotcha.
Dragon Ball Z, and then GT you don't have to watch. You can go straight to Super. GT's a completely filler series.
I gotcha. Any TV show news you can think of?
I watched the Sabrina series that came out
Was
on
it good?
Netflix. Really good.
That's what I heard.
Really
from a few
different from
people.
the sitcom, the comedy that they had with Melissa Joan Hart. That's a
Oh yeah,
completely
this is a
different
whole
thing.
different spin on it.
Yeah, they it's twisted. It's very satanic.
Yeah, that's what I heard too.
Yes, Andrew, it's very satanic. So much that the Church of Satan put out a lawsuit for the use of one of their symbols in the show.
Oh yeah, I saw an article about that.
Yeah, so
right.
they weren't happy. I actually expected it to come more from like a regular church, I shouldn't say regular church, and like Church of God, you know, like
Yeah, I
would be
gotcha.
offended by how satanic
Huh.
the show is, but I haven't seen anything like that. Instead, it was the Church of Satan.
Oh wow,
Yeah, that was not happy.
interesting.
So, other than that, yeah.
Maybe I'll have to check it out. Yeah, I haven't really had any time to watch anything new. I've been just rewatching episodes of The Office, which what else is there to
it's
do?
classic, so you have
You
to.
can't just ignore it. And Parks and Rec. Parks and Rec is another one that I have not finished, but I like it.
I have been trying to watch Parks and Rec, but I can never get into it.
I don't get glued to it as much as I did The Office when I
don't
first
get
watched
the
it.
Leslie Knope hype.
Yeah, and neither do I.
Yeah.
Ron Swanson's cool,
Yeah, I like Ron Swanson.
but sometimes Leslie makes me cringe and like, okay, that's enough.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe she's more relatable to females.
That could be.
I don't know what it is, but I'd have to ask other
It
people
could be.
who were huge Parks and Rec
Yeah.
fans too.
She does have some funny parts, but sometimes they go a little too over the top with the cringe factor.
Right.
Kind of like the episode of The Office with Scott's Tots.
Oh my god.
That is the cringiest episode of the whole series.
That
Like,
episode, I feel so bad.
I do too. Like, I can't look at the screen sometimes. Did you see Josh Hart for the Lakers wore a Scott's Tots shirt to
Really?
the game?
That's incredible.
That's what made me think of that. And I had to rewatch the episode, of course. But and then he brings the computer batteries in
Oh, computer batteries.
because that's a good substitute for education.
I love and hate that episode at the same
Me
time.
too. Me too.
But it's so awkward.
Absolutely. For some reason, I always play that episode if I need to do some like cleaning in my room,
Right.
because I know I can look away from the TV sometimes when I need to and just do what I need to do.
Right.
But yeah, no other movies coming out that I can think of right now, but I'm sure we're probably forgetting something.
I think that Lord of the Rings one is that what I'm thinking
Is there a
of? Like
TV
a
show?
Dumbledore?
Oh, that's Harry Potter.
Oh, that's Harry Potter. Oh my god.
Fantastic Beasts.
Yeah, Fantastic Beasts. Oh
that,
my
that
goodness.
just came out. That's
Yeah.
okay. Let's ignore that.
Yeah. Oops.
We can cut that out. Yeah, that one.
I'll probably just leave it. Honestly, I get them mixed up
That's
often.
okay. I heard it got good reviews. I have not seen the first Fantastic Beasts movie, so
I haven't either.
I've seen all the Harry Potter movies. I just haven't seen the first
Okay.
Fantastic Beasts. So
Gotcha.
I'll have to see what all the hype is because I heard it's really good.
Well, all right. From there, I guess I can go into video games a little bit.
Yeah.
What I've been playing recently.
What you playing, man?
COD is still fantastic.
Is it?
I
Okay.
love it.
I still will not buy it.
You're missing out, man. You're missing out. It's great.
I gave up on Call of Duty.
I want to so bad.
I just couldn't do the $60
But I-
yearly thing.
but
even
I re-
though I do it with 2K.
Right. But I really enjoy this one, so like, I'm gonna stick with it.
Okay. It
But-
just can be very inconsistent, so I don't want to spend $60 on every year.
But what has my main focus right now, Red Dead Redemption 2.
There's a lot to talk about there.
Beautiful.
That's what I hear. My
You did
issue
a
is I don't
great
have
job.
I don't have storage on my PS4.
Oh, it's
Without
so
deleting
much
everything.
storage. It is like 96 gigs.
Yeah, I'd have to basically delete all the games I
Yeah.
have on my system.
Yeah,
Which
dude.
you can re-download them. That's not a big
Yeah.
deal, but because you can keep the save date or saved game data.
But like my issue with doing that always is like some of them have updates and some of them have DLCs.
Yep.
So then I try to make sure that I don't delete the ones that already have the DLCs and updates because that's going to take longer to download.
Yep.
So
Exactly.
that's always a huge issue.
Very
But-
true.
Red Dead Redemption 2 is a very good game. I believe the online mode still is not out yet, but it's coming.
Mm-hmm.
But the story is so long that people aren't even really mad about it.
Mm-hmm.
But
DLC just came out for Spider-Man, I believe.
yes, it did.
Black
I haven't
Cat
played it yet.
Heist. Yeah, I haven't played it either. I haven't played that game in probably over a month. It was a
it's-
good game. I just forgot about it, honestly.
Yeah, I just gotta hop back on and finish a few more things.
For sure. I can sit down and play that game for hours. So
It's
a
great.
good game. Games. Black Friday deals coming up.
I may buy 2K at Black Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't pick it up yet?
No, because wasn't excited about it for some
I got you.
reason.
I got you. I played that game way too
And it's
much,
not
so I
even
had
just
to.
because like, oh, the Cavs are bad now, so you don't want 2K. No, it's just like I'm sick of this one-sided NBA,
Yeah, I agree.
and I'm sick of buying the same game
You
just
just
to
play
play a
online, somebody
one-sided.
just uses the Warriors.
Yeah,
It's
and I'm
over.
just like, oh well.
Yep.
So
I feel
that's probably the only thing I'll pick up around that time. Like the new Assassin's Creed, I'm not gonna get for a while because I'm still behind the last one. I'll eventually beat all those games, but not right now. Right after Black Friday, we got Smash Bros. That's right there.
It's true.
And
December 7th, I think it is.
I think it's December 7th or 9th, one of the two.
Something like that.
But oh, it's going down.
Yeah, yes, it is going down.
You can play as the Piranha Plant.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
Like what?
Like I was telling you earlier before the podcast, I'm planning on getting a Switch on Black Friday. But the other option is GameStop has used Switches for $250 right now, I think.
Okay.
That's a pretty good deal.
And
usually they're in pretty good shape. So,
yeah,
I mean, if I want to save $50 for another game.
I haven't heard about any, like, Switches going bad or anything like that. Like,
yeah, exactly.
You should be fine.
Now, Switch games are a little cheaper than other games, aren't they?
I think they're 50 as opposed
Are they
to 60.
50?
So,
Okay.
like,
Not that much of a difference.
but also, a lot of the really good ones at this point are cheaper anyway. Like Mario and...
Exactly. That's why I'm kind of deciding, because the Black Friday deal is $300, and you get Mario Kart with the bundle.
Mario Kart's a must-have.
Whereas if I get the 250 one, you don't get a game with it.
Right.
And I'd have to buy Mario Kart anyway, which that's $300 anyway.
What's so cool about Mario Kart, though, is just, like, because you have the two Switch controllers, you can use them both. So, like, you can give one to your friend, and then just...
Yeah.
And you can do motion racing or regular racing.
It's true.
It's cool.
It's a good point. Very good point. I've built up quite a few points at GameStop, so I'm going to try to use those on a new system, maybe. We'll see. The thing is GameStop doesn't have a deal right now for the Switch, or they won't on Black Friday. Target's the only place that has one, so I'll have to do some thinking on that. But I need a Switch to play Smash Bros.
You have to get a
I have
Switch
to get
for
a Switch.
Smash Bros. It's going to be great.
Yeah, I'm excited. Yeah. So, any other video game news?
No, I think that's it for the year for me. I mean, we'll discuss Smash Bros. When it comes out.
For sure.
Obviously, it's gonna.
Yep. I think we should move on to music, because I have quite a bit.
Oh, music? Works for me.
I have quite a bit to talk about.
Do you want to start with your recent concert experiences, or do we want to talk the new releases? And the releases are gonna take a minute, because you've been gone for a minute.
I'll start off with my wonderful concert experience.
Okay.
As many of you know, listening to the podcast, I went to the Cleveland stop for the Bandito tour for 21 Pilots. Camped out on Monday night. Mr. Andrew over there was kind enough to drop me off at downtown Cleveland, so I could camp out that night, and until the concert, which was Tuesday night. Not many people know this, but for 21 Pilots concerts, lots of people camp out for many days at a time and end up getting sick. But it's worth it, because the concert is amazing. And I was second row behind barricade.
Really?
And it was absolutely incredible. If anybody listening wants to see the videos I have on Instagram, it's AMC0Swish. You can go hit me up with a follow.
Yeah, that's his handle.
Shameless plug.
We should really put up our handles, honestly.
Yeah, we should.
Just so that.
Yeah, I have my videos on there. It was absolutely incredible. I was basically like a foot away, maybe less than that, to Josh Dunn when he was on his platform. So that was pretty cool. But yeah, they always put on a good show. But being in the pit for once at one of their shows, like, that is an experience that you cannot get anywhere else. And I will never go to another concert that is in a seated spot, because it's just not worth it. You got to go to the pit. So they did this really cool effect this year for those that don't know much about their concerts. They basically had a skywalk that connected the front stage to their B stage, and
that's cool.
Tyler and Josh both walked back. It was pretty great. And my favorite song on the album currently is Pet Cheetah. That song is a banger.
Pet Cheetah, really?
Yes. Have you listened to it?
I've heard Pet Cheetah.
Okay, if you hear it live,
is it different?
My gosh, dude.
Okay.
Like, if you have a good sound system too, like with bass, like, you get the effect. But live, Tyler's on the platform above you, and everybody in the pit is just going nuts to the song, and I love it. So
I think mine may have changed to, what is it, Neon Gravestones?
Yeah, Neon Gravestones is good.
It was Chlorine.
Okay.
Now
yep, Chlorine's good. Everyone's mad because Chlorine is not on the set list, so we didn't get to
They're
hear it
not
live.
doing Chlorine?
A lot of people think they'll wait till the second leg of the trip, but they didn't play Chlorine live.
That's weird, because like when I was looking at the top songs, that's one of the top songs right now.
The only songs I played from the new album were all the singles, Neon Gravestones, and I think that's it. I'm probably forgetting something.
So
but
they
all
would
the
have
singles.
did
So they did Jumpsuit, Levitate, My Blood, Nico and the Niners, and Pet Cheetah. Indiana Gravestones. Okay.
So they didn't do the hype.
Nope.
Wow.
I love the hype too.
The hype is good.
If you haven't been able to tell, I love the album. I can't stop listening to it.
I mean, we had a debate about it.
We did, and you have softened your perspective.
I softened my
thankfully.
perspective. I still, you know how.
That's okay.
But
I'll let you have your opinion.
Yes.
But I love the album. It's amazing to have. I guess amazing a little bit of a stretch, but I love having new music from them because they're my favorite band.
Yeah, they don't come out that often.
No, they don't.
So.
But yeah, so seeing them live was just an awesome experience. If you ever get the chance to see them live, take that chance. Because,
yeah, I saw them at Blurry Face tour. So.
Yeah, it's worth the money.
Oh, and oh my God, when they opened for Panic at the Disco and Fall Out Boy,
oh yeah,
it's like no one in the pit, and it was so weird because
did
like
they really open for them?
yeah, it was.
Wow, I
It
forgot
was
about
21
that.
Pilots, Panic at the Disco and Fall Out Boy when Fall Out Boy their first tour back.
I forgot about
Yeah,
that, dude.
and it only album that they played music from was Vessel, and
Huh.
yeah, I have videos
That's
of that
crazy.
myself,
I'm
and
gonna
like
have to look some stuff up for that.
the pit was so small.
Was it? Yeah.
Like,
I've seen videos of pretty small venues
Mhm.
because last summer for TDC Tour de Columbus,
yeah,
they went to all their venues they've been to in Columbus. They went to the basement, which is like literally the size of a basement.
yeah, they played
They played
Howard's, this bar at Bowling Green, super small
wow.
venue. Like, barely anyone showed up, and that's crazy. I think that was right before Vessel.
Was it?
Yeah.
Okay, that's crazy. Yeah, but tickets aren't crazy expensive if you get them at like first value price from
Yeah.
like the actual venue. Mine was like $80 with like a $17 transaction fee or whatever they do for Ticketmaster. It was on flash seats for the queue since it was a Cleveland event. But yeah, it was worth it. I was so tired after that because I did not sleep that night because I was camping. It's very difficult to sleep on the concrete,
Makes sense.
and it was my first time camping out, so I wasn't exactly prepared.
You're just lucky that it was when it was and not now.
Gosh. Out in
It
the
is
freezing
a
cold would be
cold day in Ohio, everyone.
terrible. Well,
right
that's why they started the tour when
Snowing.
they did, and they moved west because they knew it was going to get cold.
Right,
So
right.
that was definitely respect to them for that. But I loved it. Can't stop listening to the music. Yeah. John Bellion has a new album.
now. I listened to it.
Did you?
Yeah,
Nice.
I
What'd you think?
really like it.
Which was your favorite song in the album?
Adult Swim.
Okay.
I'm a big fan of that
Good
one.
choice.
Not a bunch of piccolos in that.
That's it. JT is a good song on that
I
album.
like JT a lot. Yeah.
That was one of the singles that he released early.
Yeah.
That was a good one. I'm torn between the rest of the album because John Bellion tends to have very similar sounds in his songs.
It sounds pretty similar
You know
to the
what I mean?
first album.
Right. If I could bring up the album right now, that would be wonderful. Conversations with My Wife is definitely a good song, but
Mhm.
Blue is another one. And The Internet. Those are probably my favorites.
Okay.
So,
Yeah,
And then-
I definitely need to play through it again. I was listening to song Stupid Deep on that one. That's
yeah,
pretty.
Stupid Deep is very good. I forgot about that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Imagine Dragons has a new album.
I have not heard that one yet.
I only listened to it once. I need to go through it again, but
Is it a good album? Is
Oh,
it, or
yeah.
does it feel like a sellout album? Is what I'm curious about. Because I feel like they've been kinda.
I 100% agree with that.
Okay.
Night Visions is still my favorite album from them. They're never going to be able to top that for them.
Right, and
for
not to
me.
mention, this album came out like a year after their last album. When
Exactly.
artists come back that quick, I'm just like,
I'm a
sounds
little
like
hesitant.
a cash grab.
Yeah, I agree. There's a lot of good songs on this one. Their most recent album before this new one.
Mhm.
Evolve. That one is a good album. If you have not listened to that,
I've heard of all, yeah.
there's a lot of good songs in there. Yep, Thunder. But on this new album, let me run down the track list real quick so I can remember which ones I was thinking of. Bullet in the Gun is probably my favorite, and Bad Liar.
Okay,
Machine is good
I've
too.
heard Bad Liar's pretty good.
Yeah. And they also have a song, Zero, which is from Ralph Breaks the Internet. So that'll be in that movie.
Okay.
Sometimes I think when artists are asked to make a song for a movie, they just decide to release an album. So maybe that's why they released another album.
Right.
But yeah, more music to listen to.
Mm-hmm.
Can't complain too much. But yeah, definitely give it a listen if you can.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna check it out. So much stuff comes out weekly that I'm just like trying to get through
really
it all.
Yeah. We were gonna bring up an artist. I don't know if you remembered or not, but Mr. Hobo Johnson.
I love Hobo Johnson.
Yeah.
I was supposed to go to a show,
Remember you told me that. Yeah.
but didn't end up going because I felt a little under the weather.
Yikes.
So
Okay.
just did not.
He's very unique. I'll say that.
Yes.
He's a very unique type of songwriting, but it's entertaining.
It's
I
very.
gotta give him that.
It's very like poetic in a sense.
It is, yeah.
Like,
It's has a lot of spoken word inspirations.
yes.
Which there's nothing wrong with that. Like
No.
that's just his style. It's
Mhm.
good. So I need to listen to a lot more of his music, but I listened to like 4 songs.
Yeah.
So
I highly recommend him. He's
Okay.
super cool.
I will check it out.
And also, check out his Tiny Desk performance too.
Yes,
It's very good.
I'll check that out too.
So it's my turn. Should I talk about what I've heard?
Yeah, go for it.
Oh god. This is gonna take a sec.
Well, while we're waiting, if you guys have never heard of Colony House, I suggest you look them up and listen to them. A lot of good music. Not a very well-known band right now, but they're growing in popularity.
Mhm.
Very good music. And actually, Max Frost, he was one of the openers for 21 Pilots for this tour right now, and he's got a lot of catchy songs.
Okay.
He
Does he remind you of anyone?
does. He's got a little Lucas Graham sound to him.
Gotcha.
Kind of upbeat.
That's an album that I heard recently came out. It's pretty good.
I listened to a little
Lucas
bit.
Graham.
That was good too.
Okay.
Yeah, Max Frost. He has a song called "Good Morning." I think it's on the radio right now. I don't really listen to the radio, so I don't know what's playing popularity-wise. I heard Pet Cheetah was on the radio.
Pet Cheetah, yeah, I also heard that was on the radio, so I wonder if
Which
they're
is
gonna
very
go with
surprising.
that one.
I guess that's a radio hit this time.
Yeah, because they always have one.
I thought Levitate was going to be it, but I think Levitate's a little
I
too
thought
short.
My Blood was gonna be it.
Oh, yeah. I could see that, too.
I really was like
Yeah.
sure that was gonna be okay. So because my iTunes wants to act kind of janky,
Oh, no.
we're gonna go from my phone here. I'll
That's unfortunate.
just tell you from there. Recently, I have listened to the Lil Peep project that came out. It's following his death. He actually died around this time last year.
Has it really been a year?
It's been a year
Oh,
since
wow.
Lil Peep passed. It's a great album because I think he was very far along on it before he died. So like whoever had to finish it, like do the production and everything, they didn't have to do much. Like it sounds like a completed project, which is what I'm always afraid of when these after death albums come out. Like
Right.
how much did they have done? You know, because XXXTentacion, he's also releasing an album next month called
I heard about that,
Skins,
too.
and it's only 18 minutes long. It's a 10-track album, 18 minutes long. So
Yeah.
it's like, are you just taking snippets from everything?
I'm assuming there's probably some things that were unfinished.
Right. Like what are you doing? Like it could, I don't know. Other than that, Tory Lanez, great album. It's called Love Me Now is the name of the album. I think it's a great project top to bottom. It sounds like Tory he has a lot of features on the album, but it also sounds like he felt like this is his second album this year.
Yep.
I think he felt like I gave you my album. Now here's one with just a bunch of hits, catchy songs, things like that, just to have fun with, and that's cool. So I really, really dig that project.
I will have to check it out.
Trippie Redd, Canton, Ohio's own. He dropped a project. It's pretty good.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, he's an acquired taste. Like, not everyone loves Trippie Redd. I can get down to some Trippie Redd.
Okay.
So
I gotcha.
he's dope. And I think I've only got one more that I would like to mention. Oh, well, Metro Boomin's project is great. It's a lot of Travis Scott features, 21 Savages on it. and Stand Atlantic. They are a band, an alternative band. They came out at the end of October with their album called Skinny Dipping.
Yes.
It's really great.
Yes, definitely. Check that out.
They're from Australia.
I did listen to some of their music. It was very good.
And they're also on a compilation album that just came out last Friday called Songs That Saved My Life. And it's a bunch of bands covering different songs that they felt like at one point in time basically saved their lives.
Oh, that's cool.
Like, so anything that you listen to on that album, it goes towards suicide prevention.
Oh, wow. What's the name of it again?
It's called Songs That Saved My Life. And it's probably like says various artists as like the artist. But it's got,
that's awesome.
Yeah. So like any plays that you can give to that album, anything like that, like it's gonna go towards suicide prevention.
That's awesome. Is that like all streaming?
Yeah.
Too?
Streaming
Okay.
and any sort of consumption.
Very cool.
And
Save.
finally, just a shout out to Bowling Green's own American Spirits. They are some good friends of mine.
There you go.
They are releasing an EP, I believe, at the beginning of next month.
Nice.
But they've been putting out singles all month. They just finished their tour, and yeah, they're really good, and I think everyone should check them out. So,
Do it.
if I could say my favorite song by them, I would say it's probably. I don't think it's out yet, actually.
Well, give them that
So-
plug.
So yeah, I gave you guys the plug, but let me just wait till it comes out, and then
Finish this podcast
yeah,
and then go listen to them.
yeah, exactly. So all right, that's it. That's all I got.
Yeah, that's all for music for me. Yeah. Any other thoughts? What's on your mind, Kendall?
Do I have anything on my mind today?
Any rants that you'd like to get off your chest?
No, but we have a podcast incoming for that. We gotta have a nice one for that one, like
a little real talk.
a nice real talk.
Needed.
We got Thanksgiving coming next week. What are your plans for that?
Beans, greens.
Potatoes.
Yeah, I'm very excited for some food. Pumpkin pie, obviously.
Is that your favorite?
Come on now. Yes.
My grandma makes some killer mac and cheese.
Oh yeah, mac and cheese is always good too. For some reason my family always forgets to make mac and cheese.
Really?
Yeah. So, hopefully I will remind them. There's a couple desserts my mom makes that are pretty good. All the pumpkin flavored things, of course. This is gonna be a different Thanksgiving because a lot of my family is more spread out now. So who even knows who's gonna show up this year? So we'll
gotcha.
see. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, Thanksgiving. The Thanksgiving Black Friday weekend is probably one of my favorites of the year.
One of mine too. I get to see family, friends.
Yep.
Like some friends come home that I haven't seen in a while. You know.
Right. And
That's always cool.
my yearly tradition is to take Black Friday off. Oh. Is that your music?
Yeah, it's my grandma.
I got beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, fried, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken, turkey,
Thank you for that. If that doesn't put you in the holiday spirit, I don't know what will.
Wait, did you see the Migos carpool karaoke?
I did, yes.
Yeah, that was great.
That was really Oh, shit.
Skirt, skirt, skirt.
That was too good. Yeah, if you guys have not seen that, definitely look that up.
Yeah, I highly recommend the Migos carpool karaoke.
I'm not a huge fan of carpool karaoke. I think it's overdone, but that one was really good.
I don't even think I'm a huge fan of Migos at this point, but yeah, that was great.
Yeah, it was good. But no, my yearly tradition is to take Black Friday off because it's just a nice day to take off. Because
It always is.
the day after food coma,
Yeah.
it's important to sleep.
I'm in charge of we have a lottery machine at work, and I'm in charge of decorating it this year.
There you go.
So I started it. I started it yesterday. Hopefully it'll be done this weekend. But
Nice. Okay.
yeah, in
Very
the holiday
cool.
spirit, they're trying to get me because they know I'm partially an art student. So like,
Dope.
trying to get me to be creative and
That's
stuff.
awesome. Go use your skills, man.
Trying. Well, I think that does it.
Yeah.
from everyone here at 5th and 6th,
Happy Thanksgiving.
happy Thanksgiving. Andrew, you got anything to say?
Just say something. Never mind.
We're going to put our Twitter handles
Yes.
and Instagrams
Yeah.
on the description in case anyone wants to shoot us a
Absolutely.
follow. And once again, sorry we were gone so long, but we're back. And better than ever.
We'll be more consistent now.
Don't make that promise.
Probably should not have said that. Yeah, Twitter for me is AMC31.
I was going to put it in the description.
No, I'm going to tell them now. And like I said earlier, my Instagram is AMC number 0 by itself. Swish.
Okay, I'm going to put my handle in. My Cash App is $KendalEverson.
You gonna put your Venmo too?
Oh, my
jeez.
Venmo is at KendalEverson. And my Twitter and everything is the
Do you
same.
have a premium Snapchat, Kendall? I'm going to add that too.
I don't have a premium Snapchat.
Okay.
But if someone wants to give me a premium Snapchat, we can make it happen.
Okay. That's too much money.
Yeah. Verify me.
Okay, that's enough for today.
Okay, bye.